Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Joe Duenas again here at sjhexpert.com. You know, if this is your first time here, welcome. And this is where San Joaquin Hill residents come to get the true, unedited, raw information, what's happening in the market and how it's affecting our home values here. I normally do these quarterly updates here, but in the last 30, 40 days, we've seen some dramatic changes here. I just want to bring a couple things to your attention. What's happened since the beginning of the year? What's happened these last 30 days, and as importantly, if you're thinking of putting your home on the market, what to expect in the next 30, 60, 90 days and how to position yourself to meet your goals there. So let's get started here and quickly go over a graph here on what's happened and what the markets look like here in San Joaquin Hills since the beginning of the year. If you really take this here, if you take this orange graph, these are the active homes that have been for sale, and I depicted the market graph from 700,000 to 1,000,005. That covers the entire development of San Joaquin Hills, in addition, a big segment of Laguna Niguel. When you see the number of homes for sale, the blue squiggly line is depicting on what is sold that month. We have the normal run-up, as we've been talking about for the last 18 months, or abnormal, I should say. And you can see how the yellow gap, the number of homes coming on the market was the same, but the number of these homes that were being purchased within the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 days was absolutely extraordinary. In addition, it was making everybody talk about how limited the number of homes were on the market. Here in San Joaquin Hill, just 90 days ago, we talked about there was only 3 homes for sale, averaging somewhere about the $900,000 price range. And today there are 12 homes for sale, and the average list price is $1,120,000. Now let's go back to that same graph here, and you can see June, we're starting to peak. This is not a seasonal normal thing here, but from June to July, we saw a dramatic decrease in the number of buyers who chose to buy homes here in our price point. Now you take that graph here from that blue dot where the sales are finishing up to all the way to the top of the number of homes for sale. Inventory is now grown. And remember, that's what was keeping the run at that supply and demand. So with that said here, now let's look at what's caused much of that change there. If you take the average buyer, I'm just using this number here for the sake of simplicity, let's just say they wanted to buy $900,000. If they were going to put 20% down and they're going to get a loan for $720,000, the going rate was about 3.75, and you could see their payment was going to be $3,300 a month. Now, like most buyers, they've been looking in the marketplace. They've been constantly having to push that payment up and make changes here because prices are just going up. That's what they qualify for, and that's what their monthly household could afford. With that said, they're out looking at homes, and you can just take these last 30 days with the appreciation, rates are almost a full % more. Now, if you look at now, that buyer who's been out there looking, the same $720,000 loan is now $3,800 a month. That's a dramatic change. If they want to keep their $3,300 a month, whether because that's what they feel comfortable with, they're maxed out, and/or that's what they qualify for, you can see they're going to have to go to $648,000 loan amount, or to have an additional $70,000 lying around, they could keep that payment there. Now, this is analogous to one thing and one thing only. Has your income gone up 80 to 90% just in the last 6 months? That's what it would have taken. Well, maybe yours has, but that's what it would have taken every buyer out there in order to keep pace with this appreciation here. So that's why we always talk about, is this sustainable and how sustainable is it here? So what you could expect for the next 30, 60, 90 days if you're thinking of putting your home in the market, I got to share with you this. First of all, you've got to really get a good grasp on what the true value of your home is here. And what I normally see is residents sometimes get a friend or just one person to call themselves the area specialist, and they kind of go with that, what's being told to them, a combination with your own research. I challenge you to get 2, 3, hopefully 4 broker opinions, we call them. Get their vast opinion. How did they come up with the value on your home? Are they just pulling it out of the sky? That happens a lot, especially when we see a run-up. And some of them are just going to tell you a very high price, hoping that they just work you down. Or some feel, you know what, the market is doom and gloom, let's just go here and sell it quickly and cheaply. You know, there is that big gap there on what the true value is, and I really never recommend to price it as high as you possibly can and just hope to come down here. In addition to that, when you talk to 4 or 5 brokers, let's say, you're going to see very specific strategies. Every business model is different, but what strategies are they employing? I could tell you here at JJD Properties, we have some of the most unbelievable strategies that help our clients win in today's market, because we all have different goals here, and it's imperative that we know exactly what's happening in the marketplace and put it together the strategy that's going to help you out here. So if this is your first time here, we do these videos monthly. Be sure to subscribe. All your comments that you folks leave, you know we love them for ideas in the future. And until next time, we'll see you when our third quarter market update comes. You guys take care, and I'll talk to you soon.